Maybe we are here for this side quest, not the main mission, not the grand storyline we imagined for ourselves when we were younger, but the small, strange detours that don't seem important at first. I've been thinking about that a lot lately, because when you look around, it feels like everyone is racing towards something. Success, money, status, recognition. Everyone seems to be chasing the main quest, the big one, the thing that is supposed to define your life. And if you're not moving fast enough, achieving enough, building enough, it can start to feel like you're falling behind. But lately, I've been wondering something. What if the things we think are distractions are actually the point? What if we are not here to complete some perfectly designed storyline? What if we are here for the side quests? The random conversations, the quiet mornings, the hobbies that don't make sense, the people we meet who change us in small ways. Because when I think about the moments that actually shaped my life, none of them were part of some grand plan. They were sometimes accidental. A conversation I didn't expect to have, a risk I didn't think I was ready to take, a path I didn't think I would ever walk down. And yet, somehow those moments ended up meaning more than the goals I carefully planned. When we are younger, life feels like a straight line. You think there's a sequence: school, career, success, happiness. As if life is a checklist you slowly complete. But the older I get, the more I realize that life doesn't really work like that. It's messier. You start something, you change your mind. You take a turn you didn't expect, and suddenly you're somewhere you never planned to be. And sometimes that's where the most interesting things happen. I think a lot of us spend so much time worrying about whether we are on the right path. But maybe the right path isn't something you find. Maybe it's something that reveals itself slowly while you're just living. Because if you think about it, the side quests are where all the learning happens. They are where you meet unexpected characters. They are where you discover parts of yourself you didn't even know existed. The main quest might give you a destination, but the side quests give you a life. And yet, we treat them like they are unimportant. We rush through them, we dismiss them, we tell ourselves that this real story will start later. But most of life is not the highlight reel. Most of life is the in-between. The ordinary days that slowly shape who we become. The walks where you are just thinking. The quiet routines. The small moments that don't look impressive but somehow stay with you. Those are the moments that quietly build the architecture of your life. Not the big dramatic milestones. Just the ordinary days that repeat over and over again. And maybe that's why side quests matter so much. They slow you down. They make you curious again. They remind you that life is not something you achieve. It is something you experience. Maybe the purpose of life isn't to win the game. Maybe the purpose is simply to play it fully. To explore things. To try things. To meet people. To collect experiences. And maybe when we look back at our lives one day, we don't remember the things we thought were the main storyline. We will remember the strange little side quests that changed everything. So maybe the question isn't whether you're on the right path. Maybe the question is whether you're paying enough attention to the journey that's already unfolding around you. whether you're allowing yourself to explore, whether you're giving yourself permission to be curious. Because life is not a straight line, it's a landscape. And the most interesting parts are often off the main road. Maybe we are here for the side quest. And if you're wondering what side quests could even look like in everyday life, I put together a list of 20 simple side quest ideas that don't cost any money and that anyone anywhere in the world can try. You can find them in the description box below. Maybe your next side quest is already waiting for you. Toodles!